The man, Ian Duncan Smith, asked me a very Australian cricket-focused question. Warne or McGrath? Cricket corner. Yes! We're doing cricket questions. Thank you, Ian. Yeah, man. So, for those sadly unindoctrinated to cricket, these are two of the greatest Australian bowlers of all time. And this will be a question of, ranking them. Who's the greatest? And I love that you picked these two, mate. So just on, talent and or, goodness effect on the game, total, Warne, he gets it. Just, the fear factor, everything combined, he gets it. But as human beings, let me tell you a story of the time I met Shane Warne. That's right. It's Cricket Corner Personal Edition. So it was the year that Warne was having... He had shoulder surgery the year before, which is the thing he bowls with. So really worrying stuff. And then he allegedly got on steroids to fix that. And he took a diuretic to mask up his pee and got caught for the diuretic, as you always do. And then he said he blamed his mum and said, oh yeah, mum said I was looking fat, so I was taking diet pills. And I believed that as a child because he was my hero. As famous as Michael Jordan was in America, Shane Warne was in Australia. It's the only comparable tabloid star, cricket star, one of the best. Anyway, famous kid, adored him, obsessed with him, owned many of his books, his How to Bowl video, posters on the wall, all that. He's been busted for dirty piss, and it's the Adelaide Test match, which he's not playing in. And so my dad's already had to just tell me that, no, Shane Warne's not playing in this one. Sorry, mate. To this obsessed kid who's, who's not stoked on that. But my fortunes turn around because I guess, Shane Warne was not allowed to play cricket. He was being paid to commentate. He was being paid to commentate. And so he was walking around the boundary. And I saw all these kids rushing over to the nearest gate with autograph pads, to get his autograph. So I turned to Dad and I go, this is a really long story. So I turned to Dad and I say, do you have a pen and paper? And he says, yeah, he had one of those old man fucking notebooks. It wasn't even old at the time, but he had one of those dad books. Just write things in, and one of those shitty blue pens. And so I took him and I rushed over to Warne, and he's twice my height, just this golden freaking god. And so all these kids are crowding around him, which in hindsight probably annoying for the man. And he's signing them all one by one. He takes it, signs it, takes it, puts it back. So he takes mine, takes the notebook and the pen, pauses for a second, looks down, says, "Nah, I've already signed that one," shoves it back into 10-year-old me's hands. He grabs another kid, signs it, and another kid, and I'm sort of shuffled out. And so I went over to my dad and I was crying because the Australian Michael Jordan just dunked on me. Oh, this is a sad story. Oh, no. And some very nice kid who we didn't know who'd already gotten the autograph was like, "Oh, do you want me to go get it for you?" Because, he's somewhere crying and he couldn't get it. But good kid. And my dad was like, "Oh, did the older boys push you out of the way?" And my childhood brain couldn't comprehend of how to explain, no, Warnie's just a dick. And so I just said yes. And that's what that was said to be. So I wanted that autograph and I never got it from Shane. Mean man. Just because some other kid had the same dad book. But a different year, Glen McGrath was scheduled to do signatures at a cricket shop. This was probably a couple of years later. And I went there, and McGrath didn't show. He actually, I think he did something to his ankle at practice and had to get scanned. And the stop was like, if you give us your addresses, we'll try and see if we can get something mailed out to you. And we thought like, oh yeah, all right, mate. But we did, and about a month later, I got a little poster signed by Glen McGrath. There's a little poster of him with his fucking signature bat, because he just made that 50-odd. It's Cricket Corner, I'm not explaining this. I don't have to. This is my place. So yeah, one autograph from Pigeon, none from Warne, and Glen McGrath all the way as a human being. This has been Cricket Corner. Fucking, I'll do that every week, I don't care. Thank you, Ian. It's a good question. I enjoyed thinking about them sports.